Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, Vancouver Resource Investment Conference 2017, and we are now at the booth of Silvercorp, and we want to talk to Gordon Neal, the Vice President of Corporate Development, to get an insight in, a Chinese silver producer. I love that. Gordon, welcome.
Thank you very much for having us.
Well, Silvercorp, what is the company about? Give us a short overview, please.
It is a Canadian company that has Canadian mining practices, that goes under Canadian mining practices, but has assets in China. It has been around for 10 years. It's a profitable company. It's produced more than 50 million ounces of silver in that 10 years and 750 million pounds of lead and zinc. It has its main production facilities in the Ying district, close to Luoyang in China. It was founded by Dr. Yuri Feng, and I like the company. I've just joined the company recently, but I like the company because of a couple of things. It's got grade, and grade, I come from a grade background. With grade, the economics of a mine going forward make a lot of sense. You can do a lot with grade. I also like the fact that the company went into production early for its shareholders, which means that it was generating revenue early, and dilution to shareholders is minimized when somebody goes in to a situation and starts to mine direct shipping ore to the smelters in the area for revenue.
Fantastic, great.
Yeah.
So the company is in perfect shape. You are producing, as you said, almost now 10 years.
Yep.
Yeah. And what is still the mine life, and are you still adding to the mine life despite the depletion?
Yeah, no, it's got about 15 years of mine life left. In the Ying district, we have 70,000 square kilometers of land.
Wow, that's a lot.
Yes.
Gee.
We've got six operating mines in 4 districts there. We've got, as I said, 15 years left. We're doing a lot of tunneling while we're underground. It's an underground operation. So in the last 3 years, we've done 225,000 meters of drilling and 128,000 meters of tunneling. And we'll have a new resource coming out on that in the next few weeks. Right now, we've got a resource of measured and indicated of 100 million ounces, and proven and probable of 137 million ounces.
Okay, super, fantastic.
Yeah.
As I see just here on the slide or on the deck here, $92 million cash. That's really healthy. Do you have any debt?
No, there's no long-term debt. And one of the other things I find interesting about the company is, since there are 6 smelters in the region, and some of the ore is so high grade, there is no receivables. So the smelters pay up front for the concentrate.
Wow.
And I don't know, I've been in this business not as long as some, but in the last 10 years I have never bumped into a company where it doesn't have any receivables from the smelter, which actually helps a lot in terms of your financials.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Let's stay with financials, and I think what is really important are the production costs. So what are your, let's say, AISC, what are your all-in costs?
The all-in capital cost for the company, we lead the pack in the silver space at $3.16 an ounce. Our cost per ounce, though, is negative $3.05.
Okay, negative, that's really interesting.
Yeah.
Explain our viewers maybe negative cost. How do you come on that?
Well, the negative costs are the fact that our costs are so low, and our production costs are so low, and we've actually got good controls that it comes in at a negative number. So essentially, we're selling silver for $19.
For zero.
Yeah, exactly. Well,
Zero cost, I mean.
Exactly, zero cost. Exactly.
Wow, that's outstanding. So what was the production last year? How many ounces have you done?
Last year we did 5 million ounces of silver, and I believe it was, again, I'm new to the company, so it's about 80 million pounds of lead and zinc.
Wow, that sounds very healthy to me.
Yeah.
Any plans, let's say, to increase capacities? Do you still have room for higher production?
Yes, the mill capacity is at 3,200 tons a day. We're only utilizing 2,200 tons a day, so we have another 1,000 tons a day we could utilize, and that we plan on ramping that up if we can get ourselves to that level. Yes.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
So will this be through, let's say, through the year 2017, or will this kick in 2018?
We have a fiscal year end that's March 31st, so I don't think that we'll get that thousand tons a day in this fiscal year, but maybe next year. We're moving at quite a good pace. But we're cognizant of the fact that silver prices are sort of dropping a bit, so you have to sort of let your production meet what you can do, what you can deliver.
Yeah, fantastic, great. Let's say China is for me still something which is really fascinating country, and also can you maybe explain our viewers a little bit how does it work also legally wise? I mean, when you produce there, do you have to sell all your metal to the government or to the national bank, or how does it work?
No, so I'm getting a lot of questions about that too. China has never expropriated a mine, so in terms of how they do business in China, they basically want to make sure they get their taxes and their fees, and that you meet their environmental standards and their safety standards. We don't. In China, we're cognizant of all of that, and we like China because we can keep the money in. The money stays in the country. Trying to get it out is a little bit difficult, but trying to get it out is a little bit difficult. But we're trying to make sure that we maintain our status in China.
Yeah.
And going forward, we're going to do that.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Great.
Great.
Gordon, thank you very much for that. All the best, and lovely producer, I would say.
Thank you.
Fantastic. Ladies and gentlemen, it was Gordon Neal, the Vice President of Corporate Development of Silvercorp, a fantastic silver producer out of China. And you heard it, sensational $3.5 negative cost on the silver production. This is something really unique, I would call it. So that means they get the silver for free, what they are producing, and a very healthy, good shape, almost $100 million in the bank, no debt. That's also not normal in the world. And check out the company, I would say. Thanks, and bye-bye from Vancouver.
Bye-bye.